And welcome. We're live from the Bearcat Event Center, getting ready to bring you live girls basketball here on YHC TV. And I'm along with Travis Quatermas. And Travis, we got a SEMO Conference girls basketball game here tonight from the Bearcat Event Center. And the Dexter Lady Bearcats having a fine season, 2 wins away from their second straight SEMO Conference championship, and got a test here tonight with the Jackson Lady Indians. So getting ready for a nice game here tonight at the Bearcat Event Center.
Well, that's certainly right. The Lady Bearcats undefeated in SEMO Conference thus far this season, so they're really in the driver's seat. They just need to win 2 games this week. But the Jackson Indians aren't going to make it easy on them. The Lady Indians are always tough, and they're going to give our Lady Bearcats a test tonight as both teams look forward to districts next week. I believe they're both the top seeds in their respective districts. Dexter in Class 4, Jackson in Class 5. So we're looking forward to an exciting matchup.
Certainly, and it's coming up district time. Both of these teams have been seeded for their district tournaments coming up, and Dexter having the #1 seed in their district, and Notre Dame right there at the 2 seed. That'll be a big matchup to look forward to potentially in that district championship. And Jackson plays quite a few schools up in the St. Louis area, Sackman, Fox, among others, and this is a good time to be playing your best ball here at the season right here going into districts.
Well, and that's what both teams want to do. Dexter wants to, of course, to take another step toward a conference championship, but most importantly, you want to be playing your best ball. You want to build momentum as you get ready for district play.
Certainly. And we're about to get started here in this matchup. And this is our last regular season broadcast of the season, as we'll enter to our district broadcast coming up this Thursday with Class 1 District 1 boys finals from Risco. So this will do it for our regular season schedule here tonight.
Home of the Bearcats. As the host of this game, we'd like to welcome the Jackson Lady Indians and their fans. First, wish the students from both schools good luck. We encourage all spectators to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is expected at Dexter High School, as we set good examples for our students, players, and fans in attendance. The Missouri State High School Activities Association would like to remind fans not to stomp the bleachers or to taunt or boo a player or an official. We also request that all fans please keep the lid on their soft drink bottles and throw any trash in the containers conveniently located throughout the facility. Also remind you Dexter Public Schools is a tobacco-free campus. And now if you'd please rise as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem performed tonight by DHS senior Kristen Sides.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who spread stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, how the rockets ran clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautiful rendition of our national anthem there by Miss Christine Seitz of Dexter. Now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Jackson Lady Indians. They come in with a record of 14-6.
6 losses and are coached by Tyler Abernathy.
Coach Abernathy as the head coach. Starting for the Lady Indians. Number 3, a 5'5 sophomore, Cassidy Thompson. 5'4 junior, number 4, Rachel Kreitz. 5'9 junior, number 5, Mackenzie Scott. 5'10 sophomore, number 10, Autumn Reed. And a 5'7 sophomore, number 24, Kayla Keith for the Dexter Bearcats, coached by Chad Allen Coach or assistant coach Seitz coming tonight with a record of 20-3. Starting lineup for the Lady Bearcats. 5'9" senior, number 10, Hannah No. The 5'9" sophomore, number 11, Melanie McEwen. 5'10" senior, number 12, Allison Gerald. 5'9" senior, number 15, Erica Cobb. And a 6'1" senior, number 22, Paige Patterson. Tyler, all year long for the Lady Bearcats, it's been that senior Fab Four. And I know they're looking to add another notch on their belt tonight. Certainly. But the Jackson Lady Indians are not going to make it easy. Size-wise, these two teams match up very well. Dexter usually has a size advantage over most of the teams they play, with Paige Patterson standing 6'1", but the Lady Indians match up very well with the Lady Bearcats. Officials about to toss the ball up. Will be underway. And the tip goes to Jackson.
Or Dexter.
Or to Dexter, yes, you're right, excuse me. Jackson playing an extended 2-3 zone. Hannah No with the first shot of the game. It's a three-pointer off the mark. Rebounded by Jackson. Number 24, Kayla Keith, pulling the rebound down, handing it off to her teammate. Number 3, Cassidy Thompson. She's been a big scorer this year for the Lady Indians. Dexter, of course, playing their traditional man-to-man defense. Or in girls basketball, is it woman-to-woman defense?
There you go.
Turnover there by the Lady Indians. Good defense by Dexter. Here come the Lady Bearcats. Hannah No bringing the ball up the court for the Bearcats. McEwen now trying to drive, cut off. Now the Bearcats will reset. Nice pass, dished inside. Number 22, Paige Patterson, but it's off the mark. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. Good job blocking out. Jackson now driving the lane, dishing off, but nothing doing. And the Lady Bearcats steal the ball away. Fast break up the court. Here comes Hannah No. Shot is off the mark, but she draws the blocking foul. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Foul is called on Kreitz. Her first personal, team foul number 1. First one is up and in. Dexter draws first blood. They're on the scoreboard first, 1-0. Hannah looking to make it 2-0. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Lady Indians. Kayla Keith with another rebound. Dexter now pressing full court. But the Lady Indians break the press. Ball's kicked out. Young lady tried to get a 3, but thought better of it. Now the ball's deflected away into the backcourt by Allison Gerald, but tracked down by the Lady Indians. Now, good job by McEwen, reaching in, deflecting the ball, stealing it away. Now the Lady Bearcats set the offense. Allison Gerald misses the three-point shot, rebounded by McEwen, but it's off the mark, and this time Jackson comes away with the board. Unforced error there by Jackson, throwing the ball out of bounds. A little too much mustard on that pass. Keith couldn't handle it, out of bounds to Dexter.
And a couple of miscues here early on for Jackson, turning the ball over. That's certainly not the start they want, but Dexter really pressing in the backcourt, even on the miss. Really starting off good defensively here for the Lady Bearcats.
Of course, that's been Dexter's MO all season. They like to play hard defense and force a lot of turnovers. So far, they've been successful. They just haven't turned them into points. Paige Patterson, nice job posting up in the paint. Gets the bucket. Dexter's ahead, 3-0, 5:40 left to play here in the first quarter. Now looking to trap, or the Dexter Lady Indians almost successful, but she did get the pass away. Off the foot there of number 15, Erica Cobb, and it'll be out of bounds to Jackson. They'll inbound under their own basket. And now she can't find anyone. Barely beats the 5 count. Now a three-pointer from the corner off the mark. Left wing. Rebounded by Dexter. The Lady Bearcats trying to run the fast break. Good job there by Kayla Keith. Step in and intercept that pass. And now here come the Lady Indians. Once again, the Bearcats almost trapping the Jackson ball handler on the sideline, but they escape the trap once again. Three-pointer now, top of the key, rims out. Rebounded by Erica Cobb. Here come the Lady Bearcats pushing the ball up the court. McEwen now drives the lane, but then kicks it out to her teammate. And now we have a foul. Pushing foul on number 3, Cassidy Tomsu, her first personal. Team second, checking into the game now for the Bearcats. Number 1, Dakota Reynolds, a 5'5" sophomore. And Riley Stafford, number 15, checking into the game for the Jackson Lady Indians. She's a 5'7" freshman. Steal, fast break, layup, count it. Now we've got a timeout. Dexter, we'll be right back.
Here at Gene & Company, Certified Public Accountants, we strive to provide quality accounting and income tax services in an accurate and timely fashion. It's the time of year to file your yearly tax return, and we invite you to visit with us face-to-face to compile your return quickly and accurately. We'll make the process as painless as possible with electronic filing and personal preparation. So stop by any of our locations in Dexter, Malden, and Jonesboro, and we'll get you looking forward to a new year.
And welcome back to Dexter, to the Bearcat Event Center. You're watching girls basketball here on YHC TV and SEMOSportZone.com. Dexter leads Jackson 3-2, and off the 32nd timeout, the Lady Bearcats inbounds. Hannah bringing the ball up the court for Dexter. Drives in, hits Cobb, back out to No. Deflected out of bounds by Jackson, but it'll stay with the Lady Bearcats. No, I'm sorry. The referee said we're going to go the other way, Tyler. Hannah must have got a hand on that as she tried to retrieve the ball, and it's a turnover to Jackson. Jackson consistently tries to drive to the left side of the court. That time it's successful. Foul was called on Mallory Mainz. She's a 5'9" sophomore, just checked into the game. Hannah drove the lane, had the layup, but missed the shot. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. Nice job. Almost deflected away.
That was a heck of
Kayla
an
Keith
entry
with her
pass.
fourth point of the game.
That was a heck of an entry pass from the top of the key. I thought that was definitely going to get taken away by the Lady Bearcats there, but one of the best passes you'll see so far in this game.
Cobb almost got a hand on it, but not quite. No, off the mark with the three-point shot. Jackson with the rebound. The Lady Indians are dominating the glass right now. Dexter's getting one shot, and that's it. That shot was short, but rebounded by the Lady Indians. They drive, put up the little jumper off the mark. Rebounded that down by Cobb. She pushes the ball. Dexter has the fast break. Reynolds missing the shot, missing the layup. We got a scramble for the ball. It's a jump ball, and it'll turn over to Jackson. Now the Lady Indians making some substitutions, as well as the Lady Bearcats.
And we got a timeout. We'll be right back.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Event Center. You're watching ladies basketball here on YHC TV and SEMOSportZone.com. Tyler, Dexter's called 2 quick timeouts here, and they're very out of sync here offensively in the early going. Just can't seem to buy a shot right now.
Yeah, well, Coach Allen, he tends to take his timeouts early. He really wants to get his girls into the right sets and, you know, with the right game plan to execute. He doesn't mind taking timeouts early on.
Again, the Dexter Lady Bearcats full court press nearly created a turnover there, but the Lady Indians did get the ball across half court. They have a 6-3 lead, just under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. And a traveling violation there against Jackson, and that'll be out of bounds to Dexter. Just a moment before that timeout, we had Michaela Waldner checking into the game for Dexter. She's a 5'6" sophomore. And also for the Jackson Indians, number 14, Emily Gartman. She's a 5'5" senior. Hanano driving the baseline, kicks the ball out to Reynolds. Three-pointer off the mark. Waldner tracks the rebound down. Oh, and we're going to have a pushing foul there. Number 21, Mallory Maintz. She'll be called for her second personal and the team's fourth. Tyler, we just mentioned Michaela Waldner checking into the game for the Lady Bearcats. We need to give a shout out to her brother Trevor Waldner, who won a state championship for the Dexter Bearcats this past Saturday up at Columbia.
Yeah, that's I've been trying to find out if there's ever been a state champion wrestler at Dexter. Maybe you can speak to that. I haven't had word that there has been a state champion here at Dexter in wrestling.
Well, I've gotten conflicting stories on that, Tyler. One said we had a state champion in the early 80s, and others are saying Trevor rather, is the first. So I'm still looking into that, and I hope we'll have an answer for you soon.
Yeah, it's quite an accomplishment. I think it was, what, the 135-pound division?
138 pounds.
38? Okay.
Class 2. Both those free throws by Paige Patterson off the mark. So Dexter just cold here in the early going, both from the field and from the charity stripe. Hanano called for her first personal. That's team foul number 1. Cobb and Gerald back into the game for Dexter. Tomsu back into the game for Jackson. And she has the basketball right now for the Lady Indians. Penetrating the drive, layup, up and in, count it for 2. Tomsu with the basket increases their lead to 8-3. A little over 2 minutes left to play. Nice little spin move and layup in for Hanano. Her third point in the game. Trims the Jackson lead to 3. And there, ladies and gentlemen, was a textbook example of how to break the full court press. You want to pass to the man, in this case, the woman, in the middle. That's the way you beat the press. Nice steal there by Hanano. She'll go in for the easy layup and 2 more points. Her 5th point of the game. She scored 5 of Dexter's 7 points here in the early going. 3-point attempt from Jackson. Rims out. Rebounded by Cobb. Dishes it off to Reynolds. Reynolds drives to the lane. Kicks out to No. 3-pointer off the mark. Rebounded by the Jackson Indians. And now Dexter's going to be called for a reach-in. Number 12, Allison Gerald, whistled for her first personal. McEwen into the game, as well as Patterson for the Bearcats. Kreitz back into the game for Jackson. Now the Jackson Lady Indians inbound. Again, they hit the lady in the middle, but we've got a traveling violation. They broke the press, Tyler, but took a step before they put the ball on the court, and that's traveling. That'll turn it over to Dexter. Waldner will inbound, and McEwen has the basketball. Kick the ball in to Cobb. McEwen now driving in, passing the ball back out to Gerald. Good job there, good front and back defense. Generated the turnover off the deflection. The Lady Indians have the basketball. .30 seconds left to play. 8-7 Jackson is our score. Lady Indians looking for a good shot, but again a traveling violation, and that'll turn the ball over to Dexter.
Yeah,
Number 15, Riley Stafford, 5'7" freshman, checking into the game.
Jackson's doing quite well early on here, giving Dexter fits, to Dexter's offense, but they're committing some miscued error. They have some miscues and errors, and the traveling violations really unforced. It's really taken away their opportunities offensively, and Dexter's hanging right in the game here, only down 1.
Ball's deflected inside. Patterson hands the ball off to her teammate Erica Cobb. Very unselfish play. That gives Dexter their first lead since very early in the game. Now another unforced error by the Lady Indians, throwing the ball out of bounds. Just led the young lady a little too far. And it's 9-8 Dexter, 3.7 seconds left to play. Bearcats have to go the full length of the court. And they won't even get a shot off as we come to the end of the first quarter. Dexter leading Jackson 9-8. Join us on the other side of the break.
Winning on the basketball court doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long season conditioning for the rigors of competition. Practice upon practice, the lessons learned by our athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe that character in sports help to build athletes both on the court and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. 4 locations to serve you: Dexter, Bell City Advance, and Chaffee. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
I try so hard, but there's always more work at the office than there are hours to get it done. And then there's night school, trying to finish up my degree. And since my husband's gone, my kids need me more than they ever have. Where am I going to find the strength to get through it all?
Isaiah 40:31. But they who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. Do the best you can and trust in God for your strength.
And welcome back to the Bearcat Event Center here in Dexter, Missouri. We're pleased to bring you girls high school basketball here on YHC TV and SEMOSportZone.com. The Dexter Lady Bearcats leading the Jackson Lady Indians 9-8 in the SEMO Conference matchup. Dexter will begin the ball here to start the second quarter. McEwen to inbound to no. Cobb with the shot from the corner. Count it. Her 4th point of the game. Another good job by the Jackson Lady Indians to break the full court press. Dexter remaining in their woman-to-woman offense, or defense rather. And a good job defense there by Hannah No. She forces the traveling violation. A turnover to the Lady Bearcats. They'll take it out of bounds. Lob inside to Paige Patterson. She posts up. Shot no good. Rebounded by number 10, Autumn Reed. And a good job, good hustle there from Hannah No. She knocks the ball out of bounds. Hannah, like that Energizer Bunny, she just keeps going and going and going. A very high energy, very athletic ball player. Inbounded now by Jackson. They work the ball around the arc. Looking for a good shot. Melanie McEwen now trying to put the pressure on. A little too aggressive. She's whistled for a reach-in foul. Her first personal, team foul number 3. The Lady Indians to inbound. Number 3, Cassidy Tomsu with the ball. She has 2 points in the game. Almost another traveling violation. 3-point shot. Off the mark. Rebounded by Patterson. Hands the ball off to her teammate Erica Cobb, who drives the lane, kicks out to Hannah No. Now the ball lobbed in to Paige Patterson. She posts up and lays it up and in. Paige's 4th point of the game. Extends the Dexter lead to 13-8. Now we're going to have a reach-in foul. Number 12, Allison Jarrell whistled for the foul. Her second personal, team foul number 4. The Lady Indians to inbound. Pass picked off by McEwen. She drives the lane and lays it up and in. Draws the foul as well. Great job by Melanie. She'll go to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Thompson called for the personal. Team foul number 6. Dakota Reynolds checking into the game for Dexter. Timeout Jackson. We'll take one as well. Be right back.
Forwards and backwards.
Can you flip it over?
That's right.
Whoa.
While I may not be able to do your job, I'm here to help with all of your commercial or home lending. Our loans are simple and inexpensive. I'll get the job done with personal financial assistance at First National Bank, believing in community and preparing for the future.
It's nice, but you know what? I think I'm going to stick to the banking job.
So I switched my car insurance to State Farm. I saved $480. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't say it.
So you know what it is, right?
Yeah, don't.
It's a lot of dough.
Switch and you could save $480 with State Farm.
It's a lot of dough.
See if Chris Brannon and Dexter could save you a lot of dough.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
And welcome back to the Bearcat Event Center in Dexter. Melanie McEwen is at the free throw line attempting to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. She was fouled on the layup right before the last commercial break. Shot is up, off the mark, but rebounded by McEwen. The ball was tipped out to her by her teammate Patterson. Now they lob the ball inside. Page looks to post up, but she hands off to No, streaking in for the reverse layup, but she missed the shot. And now we're going to have a turnover by Dexter, and it's going to be out of bounds to Dexter. Michaela Waldner checking back into the game for Dexter. Mallory Mance checking into the game for Jackson, number 21. Jackson inbounds. Once again, Jackson doing a great job, but she picked her dribble up a little too early, got away with it. Jackson sets the offense. Thought about the three-pointer. Good defense there by Reynolds. Kicked it off to her teammate down in the corner. But ball deflected away and stolen by Cobb. She drives the lane, puts it up and in. Dexter's on an 8-0 run here to start the second quarter to extend their lead to 17-8. 5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Another near deflection and steal by Dexter, but the Lady Indians retain control. Three-pointer rims out. Attempted putback, also no good. Rebounded by Waldner. She brings the ball up the court. Kicks it off to Cobb, who nails it down for the three-pointer. Jackson coach not liking what he's seen. He calls another timeout. It's 20-8 Dexter. We'll be right back.
Professional service with care and compassion. We at Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes strive to provide you a respectable environment and services during the time of your loss. We offer numerous services including pre-planning arrangements, memorial family tributes, and webcasting for those unable to attend a service. We will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie.
And welcome back to Dexter, Missouri. Thank you for joining us here tonight on YHC TV. And Tyler, after the Dexter Lady Bearcats a little slow out of the starting gate there in the first quarter, Coach Chad Allen has turned up the defensive tempo here, and his Lady Bearcats have responded. They're on an 11-0 run. The Lady Indians yet to score here in this second quarter.
Yeah, it was a matter of time before Dexter started to put it together offensively.
And there's another steal there by Waldner. Little jump shot missed by Allen, and now we got a jump ball. on the rebound, and it'll be alternating possession over to Jackson. Nope, excuse me, folks. The referee whistled.
It was Reynolds charged with that foul.
They called Reynolds for the foul?
Yes.
All right. Her first personal. Dexter team foul number 5, out of bounds to the Lady Indians. I thought they called a jump ball there at first, but instead they called a foul on Dakota Allen.
Reynolds,
excuse me. Nice job there on the fast break. Melanie Mintz scoring the Lady Indians' first points of the second quarter. 20-10, Dexter's our score. 4 minutes left to play. Again, they get the ball in to Paige Patterson. She posts up right in front of the goal, and that's her 6th point of the game. Dexter continuing the full court pressure. And that time they get a steal, or McEwen, and there we got a scrum on the floor. Now we have a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Lady Indians. Lady Bearcats now to inbounds. I believe I said the Lady Indians a moment ago. Lady Bearcats have the ball on the alternating possession. Number 22, Madison Eckley, checking into the game. 5'7" junior, her first action of the night. Dexter inbounds. They have the ball, top of the key. Erica Cobb with the three-pointer off the mark, rebounded by McEwen. They'll take the ball out. Allison Jarrell, three-pointer, no good. Jackson with the rebound. And now Dakota Reynolds will be whistled for her second personal. Team foul number 6. Both teams have 6 team fouls. Kayla Keith inbounding for the Lady Indians. And her teammate, number 3, Cassidy Thompson, fell down. And as a result, the ball goes out of bounds. And that will be Dexter Bearcat basketball. Reynolds to inbound. Gives the ball off to Cobb. Kicks the ball across the lane. A court to Jarrell. Three-pointer off the mark. Reynolds going for the rebound, but can't come up with the handle, and it's out of bounds over to Jackson. Reynolds going for the steal there. Not quite successful. McEwen knocks it out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Lady Indians. Jackson will inbound. Into the backcourt to Thompson. She brings the ball across half court. Now driving the lane, but a blocking foul called against number 11, Melanie McEwen, her second personal. Team foul number 7. Patterson back into the game for Dexter. At the line, shooting 1-1, number 5, Mackenzie Scott. Mackenzie has yet to score tonight. First free throw is good. That'll earn her a second attempt. Second one, nothing but net. So Mackenzie gets into the scorebook. 2 points off free throws, 22-12. 10-point lead for Dexter. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Reynolds with the basketball, driving the baseline, but now kicks it back up top to No. Hannah trying to get the ball into Cobb. Deflected and stolen away by Jackson, but they're going to whistle the Lady Indians for a foul. Number 14 checking in for Jackson, Emily Garton, the 5'5" senior. Number 14. Ball is inbounded to Hannah No. She's fouled on the shot attempt. They're going to whistle number 24, Kayla Keith, her first personal. Team foul number 7. Hannah No, fouled in the act of shooting, will go to the charity stripe for 2 free throws. First one is good. Makes Hannah 3 for 4 from the free throw line. She'll shoot another. Second one also good. She's now 3 for 4. That's a pretty good percentage, folks. Jackson once again beating the Dexter full court press. They have a 24-12 lead. They've played great defense here in the second quarter. They've limited the Jackson Indians to just 4 points in the second quarter. Now a good job kicking the ball in, finding the open lady on the baseline, but they kick it back up top to the open shooter. And Rachel Kreitz gets into the scorebook, her first points of the game, Jackson's first tray of the game. 24-15, 2:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Cross-court pass to No dumps it in to Patterson. Patterson posts up but misses the shot, grabs her own rebound, and is fouled in the act of shooting. And I believe that's going to be on Kayla Keith once again, her second personal. Team foul number 8. Sorry, they called that on Eckley, number 22, not number 24. Paige Patterson to the line for 2. First one is no good. She's 0 for 3. Scott back into the game for Jackson. And Waldner back into the game for Dexter. Paige will get another attempt. Second one is good. Jackson inbounds. Full court pressure by the Lady Bearcats. And once again, they get the ball across half court. A little closer to the 10 count that time, but they did break the press. Now driving the lane, free throw or layup, no good. Here comes the Lady Bearcats on the fast break. Hannah No with the reverse layup, but she misses, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Dexter. Patterson to inbound for the Lady Bearcats. Kicks it off to No. No lobs it back into Patterson, who posts up. Shot's no good. Partially deflected there by Kayla Keith. She gets the rebound. Kicks it out to her teammate, number 14, Gartman. And the ball deflected away, and it ends up in Hannah No's hands. She kicks it off to Waldner. Waldner in the lane to No, but the Lady Indians deflect the ball away. Good hustle there by Kayla Keith. Avoiding the traveling call as well there, Tyler. She went to her knees as she went for the steal there. Fortunate not to be called for a travel, but she wasn't. And now they get the ball in the lane. A foul in the act of shooting. Number 22, Paige Patterson, called for her first personal. Team foul number 8. Madison Eckley to the line for 2. Sorry, Tyler.
Jackson staying in this game on pure hustle. They've stayed after it, getting some turnovers. Haven't been able to turn them into points, but they're staying after it and keeping themselves in the game. And Dexter's had a few turnovers here the last few possessions. They could really build on this lead if they could be a little bit more effective on the offensive side.
First free throw was no good. Madison will get another. She drains the second one. Her first point of the game. And Riley Stafford checked into the game right before that free throw for Jackson. Ball is knocked out of bounds as the Lady Bearcats look to go inside to Melanie McEwen, but it'll stay with the Bearcats. Now the ball over to Waldner. Waldner to No, who drives in, finds Erica Cobb with the open jump shot, off the mark, rebounded by Jackson. Number 10, Autumn Reed coming down with the rebound now. She brings the ball up the court, guarded by McEwen. Cross-court pass, dangerous, nearly deflected away by Allison Gerald. But they still have the basketball, but they've only got 40 seconds to work with, and they're down by 9 points. They're looking for an open shot, but the Lady Bearcats aren't giving them much. Now driving the lane. Shot's no good, but they're going to call Erica Cobb there for the blocking foul. Number 15, Erica Cobb, her first personal. Team foul number 9. First free throw is good. It was Riley Stafford shooting the free throws, number 15. She made the front end of the 1-and-1. Second one is also good. Riley's first 2 points of the game narrows the Dexter lead to 7, 25-18. 25 seconds left to play here in the first half. And the ball stolen away. Good job there by number 4, Rachel Kreitz. Now Jackson will look to chip into this lead a little bit more before halftime. Now driving right down the center of the lane, lobbing the ball off. It's up but off the mark. 2 seconds, 1 second. No gets the shot off, but it's no good. At halftime, our score, the Dexter Lady Bearcats 25, the Jackson Lady Indians 18. We'll take a quick break and be back with your halftime scores and analysis.
Deposit your check here.
I'm Dan, and this is Clay. You got a new hat.
Yeah, my Farm Bureau insurance agent gave me this. I promise we'd mention his name on TV.
Oh, it's cool.
Yup. Now give it back.
Take it back.
Not funny.
Kind of funny. And besides, we never mentioned your agent's name.
Oh, yeah?
Hi, I'm Travis Miller with Farm Bureau Insurance in Dexter. Please come by and see me for all your home, farm, life, health, and auto needs.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
Dexter Family Eye Care, your local vision source provider. We're at an all-new location at 812 1 Mile Road in Dr. Coburn's previous office. We offer the latest in technology with undilated retinal exams and provide consultation for both cataract and LASIK procedures. We have your next pair of sunglasses with quality brands such as Costa, Ray-Ban, and Maui Jim. Our display room has a variety of adult and children's frames. Buy one complete set of glasses and get the second set of lenses free when you purchase the second frame. Stop by our new location at Dexter Family Eye Care.
Over 12,000 financial advisors. Over $700 billion in assets under care.
Just move this away.
How did Edward Jones get so big?
Could you teach our kids that trick?
By not acting that way.
Okay, last quarter.
It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
I chose Three Rivers College. Caring staff made it easy to enroll. I'm receiving affordable, quality college classes. Day, evening, and online classes let me work college into my schedule.
With locations throughout Southeast Missouri and over 200 course offerings, including online courses, Three Rivers can help you earn a college or career technical degree.
I chose Three Rivers College. You should too.
Enroll today. Learn more at trcc.edu. Three Rivers College. Success starts here.
You'll feel good about this. SEMO Health Network. You'll feel better every day. We're gonna make it clear. 'Cause our health care makes you feel good. That's what you'll find right here. We have so many ways to take care of you today. You'll feel good about this. SEMO Health Network.
Deposit your check here. Or here. Or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
And we're live here at halftime at the Bearcat Event Center. We've got Dexter on top of Jackson in this girls basketball contest, 25-18. And pretty competitive first half. Travis Jackson staying in it, being very aggressive, committing some turnovers. And Dexter hasn't really opened it up offensively as they usually do. It usually takes them maybe half a quarter to get into it. Usually they find that rhythm. They haven't really found it yet. Jackson's been able to limit their abilities to just open up the game.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Dexter really never got into an offensive rhythm other than about a 3-minute spurt there to open the second quarter. They went on an 11-0 run, but then Jackson has worked their way back into the basketball game, and it's just a 7-point game at the half. For Dexter, just 4 Lady Bearcats in the scoring book. Hannah with 7, Melanie McEwen with 2, Erica Cobb with 9, Paige Patterson with 7. They were only 4 for 9 from the free throw line for 44%. For Jackson, we have Cassidy Tomsu with 2, Rachel Kreitz with 3, Mackenzie Scott with 2, Riley Stafford with 2, Mallory Mainz with 4, Madison Eckley with 1, Kayla Keith with 4. They were 5 of 6 from the free throw line, shot 83%, and that was one factor, Tyler, that helped them stay in the game.
Yep, and I thought at one point Dexter was going to start taking off with it. They forced some turnovers on Jackson. Jackson had a good handful of turnovers in a matter of minutes due to a couple of walking violations and a couple others as well. But I thought Dexter was going to start taking off with it, but it just wasn't the case. Jackson, very physical team. These are some athletes out here, these girls, and they really get after you. And they've just probably bothered Dexter enough to keep them off rhythm offensively to stick around in this game. So this right here, these first few minutes, I'm sure Dexter's going to really get after it and try to open this game up. But it's going to be Jackson, the ones that try to fight off that momentum by the Lady Bearcats.
And Jackson will have the ball to open the third quarter. Dexter comes out in their woman-to-woman defense. They play very solid, bulldog, tenacious defense. Three-pointer off the mark, rebounded by Patterson. Cobb passing the ball up the court to No. No kicks the ball down low to McEwen, but deflected out of bounds. Good recovery there on the defense by the Lady Indians, but the ball will stay with the Lady Bearcats. They'll inbound under their own basket. Lobbed inside to Erica Cobb. She lays it up and in for her 11th point. She's the leading scorer in the game as well as for Dexter. Lady Indians drive the lane, layup off the mark by number 3, Cassidy Tomsu. And now Hannah No with the left-handed layup for 2. Extends the Dexter lead to 11 points, 29-18. The Lady Indians coming on a 2-on-1 fast break. With the ball kicked away by number 12, Allison Gerald. A little unusual, Tyler, not to see Allison's name blank in the scorebook. She's usually one of Dexter's big scorers.
Yeah, she's a very good three-point shooter. She's had a few looks, 2 or 3 looks, and just hasn't got it to go down. And you can say that for most of the Lady Bearcats in the first half.
That's true. Now number 4, Rachel Kreitz with the ball. Tried to drive the lane, but cut off by a great Dexter defense. Now open three-pointer, and it rims out. McEwen tracks down the long rebound, and now she passes the ball off to No, almost out of bounds. Good hustle by Hannah to track the loose ball down, and now she brings the ball across half court for Dexter. She drives the lane, pulls up at the free throw line, hits the jumper. Her first point of the third quarter, 11th of the game. They've extended their lead now 31-18. They're on a 6-0 run to open the second quarter. And Tyler, any coach will tell you in a close ball game, it's these first few minutes of the third quarter that often decide it. Great job by Melanie. Stepped in, intercepted that pass, kicks the ball off to No. No hit, goes for the three-pointer. Count it. Her first tray of the night. Jackson's coach doesn't like what he sees. He calls the timeout. We'll take 1-2.
Here at Gene & Company, Certified Public Accountants, we strive to provide quality accounting and income tax services in an accurate and timely fashion. It's the time of year to file your yearly tax return, and we invite you to visit with us face-to-face to compile your return quickly and accurately. We'll make the process as painless as possible with electronic filing and personal preparation. So stop by any of our locations in Dexter, Malden, and Jonesboro, and we'll get you looking forward to a new year.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
And welcome back to the Bearcat Event Center. The Lady Indians from Jackson will inbound off the timeout. And Tyler on a 9-0 run to open the third quarter here. Dexter's 7-point lead is ballooned to a 16-point lead. Now Jackson does a good job breaking the press, had the open layup, but no good on the layup attempt by Autumn Reed. That's what gives coaches gray hairs, Tyler.
And Dexter
Melanie McEwen with the two-pointer there. Excuse me, Tyler.
Yeah, takes advantage of the missed opportunity by Jackson. That's a 4-point swing right there.
36-18, now an 18-point lead. Good defense there by Hannah Nose. She reached in, got a hold of the basketball. They called the jump ball. And on the alternating possession, it'll go over to Dexter. McEwen to inbound for the Lady Bearcats. We saw Dexter making an 11-0 run to start the second quarter, and they've got a 11-0 run to start the third quarter. We'll see if the Lady Indians can respond. Patterson with a nice pass from McEwen, but she missed the layup, rebounded by the Lady Indians. They'll set the offense, try to find a hole in this tough man-to-man defense. Woman-to-woman defense by the Lady Bearcats. Open three-point look there. Missed, though, by Thompson. Rebounded by Patterson. Kicks it off to Cobb, who passes the ball to Hannah No, but Kayla Keith said, no, ma'am, get that out of here. And a layup on the other end by Cassidy Thompson, and she draws the foul. She'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Paige Patterson whistled for her second personal foul. Team foul number 1. Number 15, Riley Stafford. And number 21, Mallory Mance checking into the game for Jackson. Michaela Waldner checking into the game for Dexter. Three-point attempt is good. 5 points for Thompson. Jackson trying a little full court pressure of their own, but Dexter handles it easily. 15-point lead for Dexter, 36-21. Ball deflected out of bounds by Jackson. It'll stay with Dexter. Dakota Reynolds has also checked into the game for the Lady Bearcats, I see, and she will inbound for Dexter. Dakota's a 5'5" sophomore. Very fine athlete. She'll be a great ball player for Dexter for years to come. Waldner misses the layup. Patterson tracks the rebound down, posts up in front of the basket, and puts it in. Paige's 9th point.
We saw early on, Travis, that's when Dexter got out to their first initial lead. Paige Patterson having a really nice start, and now we're seeing that pick up here in the third quarter.
Three-pointer by Kayla Keith. Her 7th point of the game. Trims the Dexter lead to 14. Hannah with the left-handed shot there, but it's no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Now, just as we saw in the second quarter, the Lady Indians trying to dig out of that hole, but the ball is intercepted by Waldner. She takes it coast to coast, lays it up and in, and that's Michaela's first bucket of the game. 40-24, Dexter with a 16-point lead. 3.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Once again, Jackson breaks the Dexter press, and the Lady Indians have done a good job of that all night long. Well, she just got her pocket picked there by Erica Cobb, lobs the ball off to Hannah Note, who lays it up and in for 2. Timeout Jackson. We'll take one as well and be right back.
Winning on the basketball court doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long season conditioning for the rigors of competition. Practice upon practice, the lessons learned by our athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe that character in sports help to build athletes both on the court and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. 4 locations to serve you: Dexter, Bell City Advance, and Chaffee. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back to girls basketball here on YHC TV and SEMOSportZone.com. Tyler, here in the third quarter, it's been the Hannah No Show.
Certainly has.
She's got 9 points, half of Dexter's points here in the third quarter. Putting on quite a show is the 5'9" senior. And, of course, we've come to expect that from Hannah. She's been one of Dexter's leading scorers all year long, if not their leading scorer.
Yeah, I think she's averaging right at 20, 21 points a game.
Ball stolen away, but deflected out of bounds by Dexter off McEwen there, and it'll stay with the Lady Indians. They do get the ball inbounds. Keith with the basketball at the top, beyond the arc, near the half-court line. Good defense by McEwen, forced her to pick up her dribble. And now the ball stolen away by Waldner. She lays it up and in. Her 4th point of the game. All here in the third quarter. 2:40 left to play. It's a 20-point lead for Dexter now, their biggest of the game, 44-24. And another steal, this time by McEwen. She hands it off to Waldner. Dexter has the fast break. Now they're going to say they've called an offensive foul, an elbow on Waldner, her first personal. Team foul number 2. Jackson has yet to commit a foul here in the third quarter. Thompson, Kreitz, and Reed check back into the game for Jackson. Ball deflected off the inbound pass. Great hustle by Reynolds there. She deflects the ball to a teammate, and now off to McEwen, who lays it up and in. And that's Melanie's 6th point of the game. And a little too aggressive there on Waldner's part as she went for the steal, knocked over the Lady Indian ball player, and she'll be whistled for her 2nd personal. Team foul number 3.
Now we're starting to see the Lady Bearcats hit their stride, really hit a rhythm here in this third quarter, and this is what you expect them to do, later in the first half. They just didn't find it, but now they're certainly starting to find it here in this third quarter.
And Dexter had the young lady from Jackson double teamed near the free throw line, but Reynolds called for her 3rd personal. Team foul number 4. Again, Jackson yet to commit a foul here in the third quarter. Three-point attempt. Off the mark, rebounded by Gerald. But now we do have a foul called against Jackson. Number 10, Autumn Reed, whistled for her 2nd personal. That's team foul number 1 for the Lady Indians here in the second half. Good job getting the ball in. Unfortunately, No couldn't handle the ball. Waldner called for kicking, and kicking the ball, that is, not one of the Jackson Lady Indians. And that'll be an out of bounds over to Jackson. They're looking for the inbound now, just avoiding the 5-second call. Looking to drive the baseline there. Number 10, Autumn Reed, but good defense by Waldner, preventing her from doing that. And there's an unforced error as the ball just gets thrown out of bounds there by Jackson. Bad pass. And that'll turn the ball over to Jackson. Mackenzie Scott checking into the game now. Number 5 for Jackson, the 5'9" junior. McEwen inbounds to No. Back to McEwen, who brings the ball across half court. Finds Allison Gerald there in the left baseline, the left corner. The shot's off the mark. Rebounded by Jackson. Here come the Lady Indians. Another 3-point attempt. Rims out. Rebound by Waldner. Pass the ball over to No, who spins. Little hook shot there, lays it up and in. The 11th point of the quarter for Hannah No. Now number 3, Cassidy Thompson, whistled for her third personal. Team foul number 3. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter. 48-24. It's been all Lady Bearcats here in the third quarter. Erica Cobb with the three-pointer, and count it. Erica's second tray of the game. 51-24 now. Fast break. Layup is up and in by number 4, Rachel Kreitz. .27 seconds left to play. Three-pointer from the wing by Gerald. Again, no good. Keith now has the ball. She drives the lane. And they're going to whistle Allison Gerald for a reach-in foul. I'm sorry, Cobb called for the foul.
And we will take this time to remind you that pizza will never be the same with their new hand-tossed crust, $10 any size. Try today the new butter garlic hand-tossed crust from the Pizza Hut here in Dexter. You can give them a call at 624-533 to carry out. Also use the drive-through, and all new hand-tossed crust, $10 any size, any toppings.
Kayla Keith connecting on both her free throw attempts there for Jackson. Dexter's lead is 51-28 with 11 seconds left to play. The ball deflected out of bounds there. Good hustle by number 3, Cassidy Thompson from Jackson, the 5'5 sophomore. Reynolds will inbound now to No. Dexter will look to get the last shot. Ball's kicked off to Gerald over in the right wing. They're on the baseline. Bad pass there, intercepted by the Lady Indians. They will not get a shot off. That's the end of the third quarter. That was all Dexter in that period. They have a 51-28 lead. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a moment.
I try so hard, but there's always more work at the office than there are hours to get it done. And then there's night school, trying to finish up my degree. And since my husband's gone, my kids need me more than they ever have. Where am I going to find the strength to get through it all?
Isaiah 40:31. But they who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. Do the best you can and trust in God for your strength.
Forwards and backwards.
Can you flip it over?
That's right.
Whoa.
While I may not be able to do your job, I'm here to help with all of your commercial or home lending. Our loans are simple and inexpensive. I'll get the job done with personal financial assistance at First National Bank. Believing in community and preparing for the future.
It's nice, but you know what? I think I want to stick to the banking job.
And welcome back to the Bearcat Event Center here in Dexter, Missouri. We're set to bring you the fourth quarter of action between the Dexter Lady Bearcats and the Jackson Lady Indians on the strength of a 26-10 third quarter. Dexter has broken this game open. 11 of those 26 points came in from the hot shooting hand of Allison Gerald. She has 18 on the game to lead all scorers. Jackson had the ball to start the fourth quarter, promptly turned it over, and Dexter will inbound. The Bearcat Lady Indians looking to press full court now, and that time they're successful. They generate a turnover off of a bad pass by Dexter. Hannah No one able to handle the pass, and so the ball is out of bounds now to the Lady Indians. And Tyler, if they've got any hope of getting into this game, they've got to have a 15-0 or so run here to start this fourth quarter. Nice pass from Kayla Keith to her teammate, number 10, Autumn Reed. Autumn's first bucket of the game, and a sorely needed one by Jackson. Dexter still has a 21-point lead, however, at 50-30 as we begin play here in the fourth quarter. That three-pointer off the mark by Allison Gerald. Rebounded, however, by McEwen. The offensive rebound keeps the Dexter possession alive. Lob inside now to Paige Patterson. She posts up. Ball's off the mark. Rebounded, however, by Erica Cobb. She is fouled on the attempted putback. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. 24, Kayla Keith whistled for her third personal foul. Team foul number 3 for the Lady Indians. Erica's first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one is good. Mance, Kreitz, and Scott into the game for Jackson. Second one is also good. Erica also in double figures. She has 16 points on the game. Three-point attempt, and it's good. Mackenzie Scott for the three-pointer, and that gives her 5 on the game. Dexter breaks the full court pressure. Pass almost too high for Allison Gerald, but she tracks it down. Hanano driving in, kicks the ball out. McEwen down to Gerald. Gerald with another three-pointer, but it's off the mark. Poor Allison just can't find the range tonight. She's usually got a hot hand.
Yeah, she's a very consistent shooter. She usually will see a couple of those three-point shots go down in any game, but she doesn't have one yet here tonight.
No points at all tonight for Allison.
Yeah, that's just one of those nights.
Another three-pointer. Rachel Kreitz with the three-pointer now. And, Tyler, that will get you back in a ball game in a hurry and back if you start raining those threes, and that's what Jackson is doing so far in this fourth quarter. They're on an 8-2 run to start the fourth quarter. Hanano firing up a three. But Hannah puts an end to that particular run by Jackson with the three-pointer. Deflected out of bounds. Quick hands there by No, but it'll stay with Jackson. Reynolds and Waldner checking into the game for Dexter. Kayla Keith back into the game for Jackson. Good job by Reynolds there to steal the ball. Kicks it over to No. No to Waldner. Waldner fouled on the shot, however, and she will go to the line for 2. Number 5, Mackenzie Scott, whistled for her first personal. Team foul number 4, Michaela Waldner to the charity stripe for 2 free throws. First one is nothing but net. And the Dexter announcer letting the crowd here know that Erica Cobb with that last basket scored her 1,000th point. Congratulations to Erica. That's quite a milestone. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Jackson. 57-36 is our score. 5:15 left to play. Another three-point attempt from the corner, off the mark. That ball, they're going to say, was off of a Jackson Lady Indian. It'll go over to Dexter. Thompson back into the game for the Lady Indians. She has 3 points tonight. Hanano with the ball off the inbounds pass. Good defense there, good hands. Knocking the ball out of bounds, but it'll stay with Dexter. 21-point lead for the Lady Bearcats, but certainly a very game effort here tonight by the Jackson Lady Indians. They play hard, they hustle, they have never given up. Just not quite able to hang with Dexter's shooters here tonight. Paige Patterson looking to post up, but she has the ball deflected away and stolen by the Lady Indians. Now driving the lane, the baseline, number 4, Rachel Kreitz. She's come alive here in this fourth quarter. That's her 5th point of the quarter. And her 10th point overall. Traveling violation, however, against Dexter. And that'll turn the ball over to Jackson. Fast break now here. Good job by number 1, Dakota Reynolds. She really did a good job racing in, deflecting that ball out of bounds from behind. but Jackson will inbounds. Air ball on the 3, but nice job by number 10, Autumn Reed, cleaning up the offensive glass and putting the ball back in. Good job, good pass there from Waldner. Found the streaking Erica Cobb, who laid it up and in and drew the foul. She'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Number 24, Kayla Keith, whistled for her fourth personal foul. Team foul number 5 for Jackson. Erica Cobb knocks down the free throw. She's a perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line here tonight. Now we've got a timeout, Jackson. They were in danger of the 10-second violation. We'll take a quick one as well.
So I switched my car insurance to State Farm. I saved $480. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't say it.
You know what it is, right?
Yeah, don't.
It's a lot of dough.
Switch and you could save $480 with State Farm.
It's a lot of dough.
See if Chris Brannon and Dexter could save you a lot of dough.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Professional service with care and compassion. We at Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes strive to provide you a respectable environment and services during the time of your loss. We offer numerous services including pre-planning arrangements, memorial family tributes, and webcasting for those unable to attend a service. We will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie.
And welcome back to the Bearcat Event Center. The Jackson Lady Indians inbound off of the timeout. Three-point attempt is up and in. Cassidy Thompson with her first tray of the game. And another steal now. Here comes the fast break. Oh, but the layup is missed by number 3, Thompson. Here comes Dexter looking to repay the favor. Fast break of their own. But now they'll settle it down. They kick it out. Three-pointer by No, off the mark. Good job by Cobb coming down with the rebound, and she's fouled as well. Number 4, Rachel Kreitz, called for her second personal, team foul number 6. And Dexter will inbounds now under their own bucket. Waldner with the ball, kicks it over to Cobb. Cobb to No. Dakota looks and finds McEwen. McEwen back to Reynolds. Air ball on the tray, but rebounded by Waldner. Offensive rebound gives Dexter a second chance. Good job there by Cobb. Found McEwen streaking to the basket, but deflected out of bounds by Kayla Keith. Good hands there by Jackson, and deflected out of bounds, but it'll stay with Dexter. Lob attempt in to Cobb, no good. Here comes the fast break. Off the mark. Good job by Waldner there with good defense. Jackson got a good offensive rebound, kicked it out, tried to reset the offense, but the ball stolen away by Dexter. Now the ball into Erica Cobb. A little jump shot just to the right of the lane, near the top of near the free throw line. Hannah No whistled for her second personal, team foul number 6. Allison Jarrell and Paige Patterson checking back into the game for Dexter. Jackson now will inbounds under their own basket. They once again break the press, but the long pass a little too long, and it goes out of bounds. Madison Eckley unable to come up with the ball. And out of bounds to the Dexter Lady Bearcats. McEwen with the ball, center of the court. Hands the ball off to Waldner, passes it off to Jarrell. And I knew they couldn't keep Allison out of the scorebook all night, Tyler. Her first 2 points. Autumn Reed back into the game now for Jackson. Waldner will inbound. She finds Jarrell, who thought about the tray, pulled it down. McEwen now has the ball, a little low on the pass, and Jackson comes away with the ball. We've got 2 minutes left to play in the basketball game. Dexter has a 21-point lead, 64-43. Valiant effort here tonight by the Jackson Lady Indians. And there's a three-pointer by number 5, by number 3, Cassidy Thompson. Her second tray of the game, 64-46. They just don't have quite the shooters, however, tonight to hang with these very talented Dexter Lady Bearcats. Been ranked in the top 10 in Class 4, all year long, and that's certainly for a very good reason. Looks like we've got Dakota Reynolds about to check back in. Rachel Kreitz whistled for a personal foul, her third. Team foul number 7. Emily Gartman and Riley Stafford into the game for Jackson, along with Mallory Maintz. Hannah No to the line to shoot 1 and 1. First one is good, and that'll earn her a second. 1:30 left to play. That free throw gives Dexter their 20-point lead back. Ball's inbounds. Dexter continuing to press full court as they have all game. At that time, Riley Stafford made them pay with an easy layup on the other end. The full court press is very effective. It often generates a lot of turnovers, but when it doesn't work, then the pressing team is vulnerable on the other end of the court, and you just saw an example of that with the easy layup. Jackson now has the ball off of the turnover by Dexter. Now Hannah's going to be whistled for her third personal. A little too aggressive on the defense. Team foul number 7. That'll put Jackson into the bonus. Cassidy Thompson to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Both teams now in the 1 and 1 bonus. She hits the first one, and that will give her a second. And she's good there as well. She's 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. 1 minute left to play, 66-50. Reynolds now with the ball, top of the key, over to No. Dexter looking to run a little clock now. Patterson kicks the ball over to Gerald. Gerald cross court to No, who brings the ball back, top of the key, resets the offense. Dakota Reynolds with the three-pointer. Dakota's first points of the night. 69-50. We're under a minute to play now, 40 seconds and counting. Jackson now with the basketball. Looking to make something happen, driving into the lane, off the mark. Layup no good, rebounded by Patterson. 25 seconds left to play. McEwen to bring the ball up. She kicks the ball to Reynolds. Reynolds down to No. Now Dexter will look to sort of dribble the ball out. Patterson gives the ball off to Gerald. Gerald brings it back out. Under 10 seconds to play now. 5, 4. Three-pointer there just to put the cherry on top by Hannah No. And that will set our final score. Dexter 72, Jackson 50. Congratulations to the Dexter Lady Bearcats. And we will be right back to wrap the game up.
I'm Dan, and this is Clay. You got a new hat.
Yeah, my Farm Bureau insurance agent gave me this. I promised we'd mention his name on TV.
Oh, it's cool.
Yep. Now give it back.
Take it back.
Not funny.
Kind of funny. And besides, we never mentioned your agent's name.
Oh, yeah?
Hi, I'm Travis Miller with Farm Bureau Insurance in Dexter. Please come by and see me for all your home, farm, life, health, and auto needs.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health.
Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
Dexter Family Eye Care, your local vision source provider. We're at an all-new location at 812 One Mile Road in Dr. Coburn's previous office. We offer the latest in technology with undilated retinal exams and provide consultation for both cataract and LASIK procedures. We have your next pair of sunglasses with quality brands such as Costa, Ray-Ban, and Maui Jim. Our display room has a variety of adult and children's frames. Buy one complete set of glasses and get the second set of lenses free when you purchase the second frame. Stop by our new location at Dexter Family Eye Care.
Over 12,000 financial advisors. Over $700 billion in assets under care.
Just move this away.
How did Edward Jones get so big?
Could you teach our kids that trick?
By not acting that way.
Okay, last quarter.
It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
I chose Three Rivers College. Caring staff made it easy to enroll. I'm receiving affordable, quality college classes. Day, evening, and online classes let me work college into my schedule.
With locations throughout Southeast Missouri and over 200 course offerings, including online courses, Three Rivers can help you earn a college or career technical degree.
I chose Three Rivers College. You should too.
Enroll today. Learn more at trcc.edu. Three Rivers College. Success starts here.
You'll feel good about this. SEMO Health Network. You'll feel better every day. We're gonna make it clear. 'Cause our healthcare makes you feel good. That's what you'll find right here. We have so many ways to take care of you today. You'll feel good about this. SEMO Health Network.
Deposit your check here. Or here. Or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
And we're post-game here from the Bearcat Event Center. We got a final score, 72-50. The Dexter Lady Bearcats on top of the Jackson Lady Indians, and impressive victory here for the Lady Bearcats. They're one win away from clinching the SEMO Conference Championship with a win over Sykeston this coming Thursday evening. And well, this Jackson team really made it difficult for Dexter at times. They stayed physical, really got after it, but Dexter opened it up in that third quarter and cruised to a comfortable victory here tonight.
Oh, that's exactly right. Dexter only had a 7-point lead at the intermission, but an explosive third quarter, 26-10 advantage in that quarter. Jackson actually outscored Dexter 21-17 in the fourth quarter, but just too little too late, and they were in too deep a hole. And a great job by Dexter. They played good defense all night long, generated a lot of turnovers. The shots weren't quite falling like they normally do for Dexter in the first half, and that enabled Jackson to stay close. They were tough. They played hard. They hustled the whole game. But when the shots started falling in the second half, they really opened up a comfortable lead.
Certainly did. And, you know, that third quarter, I was really looking forward to seeing what was going to go down there. I know Jackson at that point was staying right there. I don't know what halftime score did we have at halftime.
The halftime score was 25-18. So again, just a 7-point lead for Dexter there, and just a 1-point lead after one quarter.
Yeah,
9-8.
I was looking forward to seeing what would happen in that third quarter. I know Dexter couldn't get into a rhythm offensively in that first half, and Jackson was just scrappy, really getting after it and making it difficult for Dexter to sustain a run. And I thought in the third quarter that Dexter would find the rhythm, force some turnovers, get some easy buckets, and that was the case. We saw Michaela Waldner get some easy baskets on turnovers, and that perpetuates itself. Once you get those easy baskets, you get the confidence, and it gets the energy built up, and they really played off each other well tonight. Got those easy baskets in transition, and the shot started to fall there in the second half from the outside. Dakota Reynolds got a couple threes, and what a great night by Hannah No. Hannah No had a really good night tonight. And how about you go over the scores for us?
All right, for the victorious Dexter Lady Bearcats, improving to 21-3 on the season. They were led in scoring by Hannah No. She had 26 points. She led all scorers for both teams. Erica Cobb chipped in with 21, and as we mentioned earlier in the game, she scored her 1,000th point tonight, so congratulations to Erica. Also chipping in tonight, Dakota Reynolds with 3, Melanie McEwen with 6, Allison Gerald with 2. A quiet night for Allison, but thankfully her teammates picked her up. Paige Patterson with 9, 7 of those in the first half, and Michaela Waldner with 5 points. For the Jackson Lady Indians, who dropped to 13-7 on the season, Cassidy Thompson was their leading scorer with 13 points. She had 8 of those in the fourth quarter. Rachel Kreitz chipped in with 10. Mackenzie Scott with 5. Autumn Reed with 4. Riley Stafford with 4. Mallory Mainz with 4. Madison Eckley with 1. And Kayla Keith with 9. And one thing the Jackson Lady Indians sure can do is shoot free throws. They were 10 of 11 on the night. Dexter 10 of 16.
Yep, not bad there. And like we said, one more game for the Lady Bearcats this year, Thursday night, playing the Sikeston Lady Bulldogs here in Dexter. We originally had that game on the schedule to do, but district time comes this week, and Thursday night just happened to be the scheduled night for the Class 1 District 1 finals down in Risco, so we're going to flex to that game for that district final down there in Risco. Should be a great game, but a good one here tonight for these Lady Bearcats to get the victory, and they're one game closer to heading into postseason district tournament time. It'll be up in Cape Central, up in Cape Girardeau this year, getting underway this weekend. I don't think the Lady Bearcats will play until probably Monday or Tuesday. And if you're wanting to follow the Lady Bearcats, if they happen to make it out to the district championship, we intend to bring that game live to all the YHC TV viewers, as well as SEMOSportZone.com. If the Lady Bearcats happen to, they only need one victory to get to the championship game in the district. Right. So if they get that semifinal victory, they'll play in the district championship up in Cape Central on March 6th at 6 o'clock. If they happen to get to that game, we'll bring that one live to you here on YHC and SEMOSportZone.com, much as we did last year. We're intending to, from the district championship on, however far they go, we intend to bring every game that they play here on YHC. So very exciting time for these girls going forward, and they've been down this road before last season, and it's just all about duplicating what you did last year and hopefully doing a little better than come away with fourth place. They're wanting to get back to that Final Four and just do a little better this year. That's their goal.
Well, you always want to win your conference. That's one goal you have coming in as a coach and as a team. And you want to win your districts, and ultimately, of course, you want to end up in Columbia. Hopefully Dexter can take the first step and wrap up the SEMO Conference as they host the Sikeston Lady Bulldogs, who have been improving, but that'll be a tall order for them to come in here and knock off the Dexter Lady Bearcats. But looming on the horizon in that district championship game is a rematch with Notre Dame. And that was a real nip-and-tuck affair. And the Dexter Lady Bearcats pulled out a close win over Notre Dame up at their place. So they're going to be looking to for a little payback, not only for that game, but you remember last year in the district championship, Dexter won that thing on a last-minute buzzer-beater shot. And so the Lady Bulldogs haven't forgotten that. So that'll be a great game. We'll look forward to bringing that one to you.
Yep, we'll be looking forward to that. And Good night from here at the Bearcat Event Center. Glad you joined us, and we'll see you next time for a game. Our next game Thursday night, Class 1, District 1 Finals. This is our last game of the regular season tonight. From here on out, we're doing district and state tournament games. Hopefully you'll join us Thursday night for the boys Class 1, District 1 Finals from down in Risco. And right now, if everything plays out seed-wise, Risco and Clarkton, but you never know. Risco and Gideon in that semifinal match, potentially Clarkton and Delta C7 in that semifinal, but we'll see. And it's certainly going to be a good one to watch Thursday night from Risco. And hopefully we'll see you then. And for us here at the Bearcat Event Center tonight, Tyler Wagner, Travis Quatermas, Kurt Lovelady helping with the camera tonight. Wish you a good night. Take care.